Hello and welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Terra Invicta in our initiative run. We're now on release candidate 12. We started this run on release candidate 6. Previous stream was on 8. Previous stream was also a little short. It should have been 3 had it been the unknown length. So we're going to be making it for it this time. We're going to do a 5-part stream unless I really feel bad at the end of part 4. As it is, we've got 3 bases at Mars with mines on the way. We've got a 4th base in the Mars system, so we basically got control over both of Mars's moons. Decided the volatiles and water up there would be worth it, although there's no metal or anything else besides those. We're holding off on sending mines to those because I think we're literally at the point where we're better off finishing the stuff on Mars, and then we can build in situ. The exception is claiming new mining sites. Because we aren't, at least until we go to Tier 2, I'm not going to have any construction modules. Because we're trying to run Solar Mars, basically. So just to operate the mines, I need all the solar panels for the mines. We have a mine on the moon, which is making it significantly cheaper to send stuff to Mars. Tech-wise, we have control over Arrival Law, so when Arrival Law is done, we get to pick what goes next. Arrival Law has National Labs Planet, which is another tech boost for us. We can take a look at that. It also has regulatory capture, which we'll probably want. Because we're going to want more control points. Yeah, a bunch of stuff in here that we definitely want. Control point boost, control point boost. We want to ideally have enough that we can control all of China. Also, it's National Labs. After that, we get Focus National Research. So there's maybe an argument that we can try to go for Arrival Governance afterwards, although we don't have Culture, Security, or Space Future. So that's going to get kicked down the road a little bit. We'll need Space Future for Tier 3s. Security, okay. And Culture. Instruments of soft power is not too good. Oh, is that, am I getting this the wrong way around? I'm getting it the wrong way. No, those are the prerequisites, okay, yeah. So, and then mass communication, broadcast outlet. Another one is engineer. That's not what I'm thinking about. I'm looking for a particular project, actually, that I'm thinking of here. What are the gears called? I hope presumably it's not cold gear. Yeah, not cold gear. I thought it was like engineering. It's also like a +5. Let's try searching for +5. Oh, yeah, no, that's not working well. Okay, we're going to skip. I'm trying to find that. There's the 3rd initiative project. I'm trying to figure out where that was. We'll be probably wanting to get directed space research at some point. Not actually super rush. Because that's the Tier 3 science. Oh, no, Tier 2 science. Also required for Tier 3 science. Not good enough the thought process there. We've got Moon done. Alien movements. Yeah, we need to do that at some point. That's a project, though. We'll go back to the tech tree only. I'm trying to think about ones I'm trying to get here. Doing the development. I'm going to want the stuff for prerequisites for space research is augmented reality. Augmented reality. Oh, one thing we want to look at here is control. Command center. Yeah. So we don't actually want command center. I want to know where the prerequisite is, which is operations center. Operations center requires augmented reality and settlement core. Okay, so I should be working towards augmented reality. Because one way to fix the bottleneck we've got right now, which is we have a shortage of mission controls, we can build it in space. So get up the tier 2 stuff. Oh, I have settlement. We got settlement habit orbitals already. Okay, that's tier 1, tier 2. Then we got the tier 2 stuff. So yeah, we just need psychology. Yeah, so we might look into doing augmented reality next after a law. We'll see. All our counselors have a task. We got you. Your public campaigning in Oman. Your public campaigning in India. That makes sense. You're reaching out to the servants. If we can get non-aggression pact with them, we'd be really happy. You're advising now in China.
Where do you need me?
You're stabilizing Saudi Arabia. Although Saudi Arabia isn't very unstable, so we can definitely skip that. And then I think we don't have any surplus XP at the moment. I might have some surplus admin slot. No surplus admin slot. So everything that we wanted, everything that we could add would have to come at the expense of something else. If we were to add more orgs. Let's confirm assignments. Let's let some time move. Looks like I've got 2 mission control. I could technically go claim another site.
Making contact.
Your greed is shameful, but it is of no consequence.
Okay, reach out to them. Still don't have enough opinion with them to get a non-aggression pact. I'm just gonna throw money. I'm gonna throw like 500 money at them.
Offering support.
There's orbital core. We'll want that. Although I probably want settlement core sooner.
Order is returning.
We haven't finished it yet.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
And yeah, then take the next one over. We need 40. We got like 20. I think I had a couple more that I could abandon if we were desperate. Yeah, we could abandon the Netherlands and the Malaysian states. Netherlands is 10. That's like 2? Yeah. So if we get another 10, we can get another point in China. Really, we want to get the first 5 in China. And then we can calm down a little bit and try to take more stuff. Ah, yes. All the orgs. We've been picking up a bunch of techs recently that have been giving us org selection. So at this point, we're really down to let's be picky. Because we're having issues with everything being full. Yeah, I think I'm going to continue being picky here. You are the commander. We'd like to give you command orgs. I don't necessarily see any there that look like they're pretty plausible anyway. And our command orgs. And our guys still have missions because they're basically all going to be repeats of the previous cycle. So we confirm assignment, let them cycle again.
Reaching out.
Your greed is shameful, but it is of no consequence.
So again, we should be able to get a non-aggression pact. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy.
I will help them.
They're probably the faction that likes this the least. And we got non-aggression pacts with everyone else. Should be able to show that, like so. Yeah, we got non-aggression pacts with everyone except for them.
Violence is abating.
We're kind of waiting for the first mining base to
People will come
arrive
to our
at
side.
Mars. Which will arrive...
We're winning their hearts and minds.
October 9th. That should very quickly get us positive on volatiles and like building things quicker. Also thinking we might benefit from going straight to Tier 2. It serves you more minerals. It
One
gives
would not
us
send a swordsman to fight a tank.
a little bit more slot
Neither should
efficiently.
we voyage into the unknown armed with only the primitive tools of self-defense we cling to here on Earth. Director Khalid Alashkar, Investment Pitch Deck for Future Space LLC.
One would not send a swordsman to fight a tank. But we're the Initiative. We'd totally send a diplomat to buy off the opposition, though. We do like to talk with our money. Okay, so there's Space Dock. That's a good project to have done. I want Settlement Core. Again, this is going to be one more mission control, so instead of sending and claiming more sites, I think we're going to try to go for a little more site efficiency. This will basically triple the number of spots we can have. If we get Settlement Mining Complex, this array, we can start doing Tier 2 stuff. And that may include getting the solar mirrors going. We'll have to research the Tier 2 one, but... Bonus applies to the moon if it's between the L1. If it's the L1, L4, L5 points between the moon and its parent planet. Place an L1 between the planet and the sun. Bonus applies to the entire planetary system. I think we'll probably try to take advantage of that L1 first on the Mars. But yeah, we're going to go Settlement Core because we're going to need Settlement Core. And then I'll probably want to Orbital Core. So it's probably Settlement Core, Solar Array, Settlement Mining Complex, Orbital Core, the Mirror Upgrade, and then we can start doing some interesting stuff over Mars, I think. Because otherwise we're waiting for mission control here on Earth, which is mostly going to be trying to get more control over China. And we have finished all the mission control at Singapore. We're working in Saudi Arabia. Almost there with UAE and Qatar. Getting them the space programs. Really, those are the ones I care about. Most of our other places we've actually pulled out of to control more of China. Yeah, no... Well, except the EU. I don't think we have any councils in the EU, so we wouldn't be eligible to pick that up at the moment. No command things. We would like a little bit more command on you. You're still a little low on command for assaulting alien stuff. Alien life forms. Although, we'll take the 69% because we're not doing the stabilized mission this turn. Our assignment, let some time pass. Again, we're kind of passing until we get to October here. Molten Core! I'm just going to continue here. I think we're going to do Vapor Core. We want Solid Core 1, and we're probably going to go Vapor Core for planetary defense.
Your greed is shameful, but it is of no consequence.
If it is no consequence, why have you not agreed to the non-aggression pact yet?
Offering assistance.
We've moved the needle.
Okay, hopefully I don't have too much more sniffles here during the rest of the stream. We've increased popular support initiative in Oman. Came up to 26%. This is, again, most of our influence generating here is trying to raise the rate we're generating influence. The more people we have supporting us, the more influence we generate. We don't like that. It's going to be a while before they catch up. We'll see if they actually do catch up.
Target remains operational.
Plans. We have unsuccessfully managed to perish any of the plants with flamethrowers. That's basically what that was. Not enough fire. Weird deficient in our production order. Yes, that's why we're waiting for stuff to get to Mars, because the moon mine does not provide any. I suppose we could. We're going to keep. Oh, actually, yeah. Oh, we could get the Xeno Lab up. Getting at least 10 power here. I am getting 10 power here. No, we'll hold off a bit. We'll hold off until we get. We're getting volatiles in from Mars. We'll probably upgrade that place so it's actually got one research center there, so we get some science from it.
Establishing contact.
Your greed is shameful, but it is of no consequence.
Yeah. I think the best we can get here is non-aggression pact. We might technically be able to get a truce, because that's new since the wiki. As far as I know on the wiki. Although, maybe they changed it so I can't get the non-aggression pact either. But we're going to keep trying.
Offering counsel.
If we can get that 6 non-aggression pact, I can definitely be a little bit crazier on Earth with grabbing territories that otherwise not super
Public
valuable.
opinion is moving in our direction.
We've moved the needle.
And I suppose these public campaignings might not particularly appreciate them.
Target still in one piece.
Lost the point of the Bangladesh again to the servants. That's fine. It was a crackdown spot. Not too bad. Yep. So they're set to lead, apparently, although we are currently the leader. We'll see if the stuff changes. Term assignments, let some time pass. Again, we're trying to basically pass
Initiating
October.
Your greed
Have
is
the rest of the mines
shameful,
up.
but it is of no consequence.
Lending my expertise.
If you wish to spend your days squabbling over resources, so be
They've
it.
come to chat with us. They think I want money, which I honestly don't. I don't like that science. You can't have that science. Okay, that'll give us more intelligence on people. Oop, they stole one of my investigate. Espionage orgs.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
I should probably do a go to ground mission on everyone just to make it harder for them to find me. There we go. First mine is functional. So we're now positive in everything. To get our mines operational over here, solar is 0.3, so we need about 1 volatile for the solar collector, and another... Yeah, basically wait until we get up to 4 volatiles. When we have 4 volatiles, we'll set a mine up, and set another mine up, and it'll be done a lot faster than trying to ship them from Earth.
Let's go on for the good guys.
And yeah, that takes like 10 days. So much faster. Okay, for the moment, I'm going to tell these guys I got to go around.
At your service.
That way we stop having stuff stolen from us.
Shaking my tail.
Ready for my mission.
Where to?
Including the person who's doing the contacting. Worst case scenario, we
Hunkering
Ready for orders.
lose info on the servants and have to go find
Reaching
them.
out.
Which shouldn't happen because we've got one of them
Ready.
turned.
Standing by. Going off the grid.
Standing by for orders.
Oops.
Acknowledged.
Selected the army by accident.
Going into hiding.
Here we go. Okay, we're going to confirm assignments. We're going to wait like for a couple days to pass.
Going silent.
Going silent.
Going into hiding.
Going silent.
Going into
Okay, that should be
hiding.
enough volatiles. So here at Henry Hudson Base, I can building with space resources. We can get it done or get the solar panels done in 30 days. Oh, and apparently, what, it's 5.5? Only need 2 solar panels here. 60 days we'll have the mine done. Mars I needed 3. Here we only need 2, because we apparently get a little bit better solar power on the moons. Not enough real surplus power. Actually, I don't know if we can launch that or build that module onto Mars this early. There are a couple modules that are only 1 power that we can maybe slot in there to be productive. And then the other moon will be completed on the 21st of October. Okay, so we just need to get back up to the same amount of volatiles. So we can send up the solar panels as well. And then I just need the 2.3 volatiles for the outpost mining complex and get this one going as well. Okay. Would have preferred they weren't detaining that person, but they do them. We gave them the information on where that person is, so... Yeah, module complete. Okay. Wave of fear. We must not surrender ourselves to our terror. Okay, we get the mine up here. 60 days. So upgrading, I probably won't keep the moon mine in the long term. So upgrading the other ones all to tier 2 will jump them from 2 to 3. So there's going to be 5 more mission control. We got 5 more mission control. If I get another 3 mission control, we'll start sending more HAB modules to the Mars system, I think. That's what we'll try to do. Rival markets. 5 more orgs in December. Lost another point in Bangladesh, again, not a concern.
Ready to go.
Ready for my mission.
So you can public campaign. We'll send you back to public campaigning in Oman.
We must persuade the people.
And you can
Standing
public
by.
campaign. You probably want a public campaign in India.
Making our case.
Unless we need more in China. It doesn't look like we do.
Reporting in.
I think we had you doing the contacting. Still do that, so go forth.
Making contact.
You were on advised
here.
missions. We'd like you to continue doing that.
Offering counsel.
And then
Reporting in.
you were responsible for stabilizing and/or burning the xenofauna.
We'll turn down the heat.
Okay, pick up another admin on you, which is probably what we'll do. Augment admin. You're also our espionage counselor. So if I still had that espionage counselor or org, we'd pull it in from the reserve. Grab that one or that one. That one's better for the slot, I think. Yeah, Morpheus Semiconductors, I think, is going to be the better slot fill. Oh, and I need to start saving money. That would be a good one to have if I had the money. Okay, we need to save money. That means I need to stop trying to contact.
I'm here. Telling our story.
The servants for a bit. So you're kind of my criminal, and the criminal's kind of pushing us towards espionage. So we've effectively got 2 espionage people, which is making it a little bit tight because we've only got like 1. Her investigate persuasion person is the same person, so they're a little bit better at persuasion than they are espionage because we need them to be. How many ops do I have? It might be worth grabbing that to double. Monthly is 9.4. Yeah, this would almost be a 20% increase. We'll take that. It's worth a slot, I think. Can always clear it later. Confirm and let time pass.
Offering assistance.
Okay, yeah, it's going to go back to permanent assignment. At least until I think I've been detected again by the servants.
Things are stabilizing.
Our cause is unjustified to them.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Yep, space mines are go. Although we're still waiting for some of the ones we shipped from Earth to arrive. April, it might actually almost, weirdly might actually be quicker to tear them down, ship them for local, but I'm not gonna bother. We've paid the boost for them. Okay, so you don't need any more admin. You've hit the magical, I don't need more admin space. Do you want to give you criminal or puppet, or criminal or government? I think the answer is no. Government's tempting, but we're going to say no. So I think it's just investigate here. Although, if I gave you government, I could try to pick up the FBI. 3-star gives us 4 influence or 4 investigate. That's probably pretty good. Yeah, we're gonna give you government. We're gonna give you government right now, and then I need to make space for that. I don't need that booster in the mission control right now. We'll want it later. So we take you off. Then you take a 1-star off. Take the investigate off. So we lost 1 investigate to gain 4 investigate. So I think that was a net swing advantage there. And yeah, at some point it might make sense to try to give him more persuasion so I can actually get the persuasion orgs off. And then we'll want to find space on someone else to put the Moonflower on. Of course, one way to get that sorted is get admin on someone else, because that doesn't need to be on a specific person. Okay, so that works. That was a good checkup. Confirm assignments, let some time pass.
Offering support.
Oh, I missed my opportunity to... May have missed my opportunity to alien investigate. More stuff arriving at various
Sisters
places,
and
I think.
brothers, I remind you the Lord said, "Shall the axe boast over him who hews with it? Or the saw magnify itself against him who wields it?" It is our destiny, our right, to embrace the marvels He has seen fit to provide us. The enemy would have you believe this is playing God, but nay. We are taking dominion of our world and claiming our rightful place at His right hand. Superior Judith Howell, Xenobaptist Sermon.
Servants being the servants. So they replaced augmented reality, which is actually something that we'd worked out that we wanted. So good job. Because we need that from operation centers. So I'm on board with that. I'm not gonna invest very heavily in it. At this point, we've lost control of gas core, so I'm gonna pull back on gas core. I don't need to be a tech leader on that. Could I get tech leader on augmented? Did I give up on gas core completely? Okay, we'll try that.
Things are cooling off.
We've moved the needle.
The people will come to our side.
Well, we're already losing control there. Fair enough. Civilian photonic computing. That would be one source of the control points we need to get more points in China. Again, not concerning. These are places that we have cracked down. And permanently cracked down at that. Yeah, we still got those admin ones. Don't have enough to pick them up yet. Probably will by next cycle. So let's confirm assignments and move. Oh, that alien point's still there. Might need to send someone over and explore it. Rival markets are done. Okay. We probably want to do alien movements. So let's get that started. Doesn't need to be a higher priority.
I will help them.
Violence is abating.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We've moved the needle.
So we've got plans, but those plans take time to implement. Is kind of where we're at. Mostly research plans. We got things we can do once we got the research. And we don't currently have the research.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, let's have you go investigate the alien activity.
On the way to the target site.
That'll help speed up the alien movements a bit. Almost got settlement core done. Obviously, there'll be follow-ups to do with that, but at the start, at least. Well, it didn't quite get enough. We're up to 3,800. And sadly, the first one has gone poof. That was always plausibly going to happen if I didn't have the money that showed up. But yeah, second one's still there. We'll see if we get enough in time to pick the second one up.
Information is our greatest weapon, bar none. If we know enough about what we're fighting and where, we can win wars before even a single shot has been fired. Commander Fiona Ayawade, data in the shadow of war.
Yeah, well, that helps a lot with a lot of strategy games as well. So they went for space research. I'm actually surprised that one got done so quickly. We're now slotted to have control of space research. So we won't turn that down. And that was definitely tech we wanted to get done. Maybe didn't want it done that fast, but it's fine. We can work with that. Yeah. Settlement core will be done in January, so not far off.
Offering counsel.
There we go, another mine done. And yeah, we're waiting on those two Martian mines. Because we're shipping them from Earth instead of building them with local resources.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
Oh, here's the second one. So plenty of water, plenty of volatiles. We're a little low in the metal and the noble metals and that sort of stuff, but that's the Martian mines. Work in the environment in Singapore.
Recon complete.
Got 1 of 9 possible in Saudi Arabia. Almost there in UAE. There's settlement core. Now, settlement core is the prerequisite for a bunch of the stuff we need to research. A little tempted to try to do civilian photonic computing. Although that's 10,000, that's a bit expensive for this early on. This is when it's cheaper than the global text. It's usually a sign that it's a bit expensive to pick up this early. Let's do the solar mirror. Solar mirror is up there with some of the global text we're doing at the moment. So, yeah, we want the one that comes after this one. You might technically be able to skip this one. I'm not super sure how the tech tree works on those. Those we can take a quick look. Full tech tree, solar, mirror array. Solar mirror array does require solar mirror, so even though solar mirror is not showing it as a unlock, the array does require it. Oh, and of course the array needs super alloys and applied artificial intelligence. Maybe getting a little ahead of ourselves there. Although we're going to need an orbital core as well, so it's lots of stuff to research.
Taking it to them.
And then go burn some stuff. We still don't have enough money. Apparently, well, I'm not spoiling as much as I used to, right? That's where a lot of our earlier money was coming from. So you're still there, but we don't got the money for it. Mega rocketry for pure mission control is not bad. I'm gonna pick you up. We may move you to unassigned in a bit, but we can't because for mission control that's good, and we're a bit short on mission control. Okay. Term assignments, let some time pass. Settlement mine complex, that's definitely something we want to research.
Offering assistance.
There's maybe even an argument I should do that over the mirrors. Although I need the solar panels first, so we'll do the solar panel, the tier 2 solar panel into the tier 2
People will come to our side.
settlement complex, I think. When those become when they're both available.
Public opinion remains unmoved.
move the needle.
Faceplate program initiated. There we go. Gonna slow down the spoiling
Their
in
defense
UAE to get
was
the
too
mission control
strong.
going better. Hit a critical failure. Maybe made the plans worse.
I am humbled to have been chosen for this once-in-a-lifetime experience. The things they can do up here are simply incredible. Their studies on the long-term effects of microgravity are fascinating, while the strides being made in combustion could revolutionize energy production back on Earth. Chancellor Li Qingzao comments while visiting the International Space Station.
Okay, so we have the control. We can pick what goes after space research here. We probably do want industrialization in space. We'll need this for the construction modules. And apparently shipyards. We can build tier 1 stuff. We can't build the tier 2 without this. Okay. Double check. Was space research the one that rides the tier 2 labs? Yes. No. No, I'm thinking directed space research. There's directed. Which requires quantum computing. Granted, if we're doing quantum computing, we're doing quantum encryption. Which means you probably want self-repairing software before that. Okay. Okay, so let's do industrialization in space. Unless there's something else here that I'm really thinking we need first. No, we want industrialization in space. We want the construction modules, the shipyard and such. And the improved maintenance protocols as well. Those are all nice and good. Okay, we need to be fully committed to it, otherwise we will lose control. Fair enough. No, China's... the Chinese-controlled China points are still building armies. We inherited another army. Fair enough. Like, why am I getting an army? Because someone is building an army. Don't quite have enough for Shakara. Which is, from an org slot perspective, better than Pellis Holding. Pellis Holding we can pick up right now. The next question is, who do I want it on? Probably someone who's going to be making the mission pool better. So not you, you're camped. Not the science guy. Although, we'd like more science, but not the science guy. So you're supposed to be my espionage, but right now you're holding all the mission control. I suppose I could put it on the commander. Or command center person. Yeah, let's put the command center person. We're not able to pick up any of the existing command stuff, but we're going to want to pick up command stuff on them at some point. In the meantime, that's given us 2 more points, so we can go ahead and put more mission control back into functionality. And yeah, until we can pick up more... Until we get up to basically 5k. We're done for the moment with orgs, okay. We're now up to 20. We worked out that I only need another 5 to upgrade the mines. So I'm actually in a good place to claim the next site. So do I want another mine? Or do I want to get the orbital location? To be fair, I was already noting that I probably want more nobles. Is there any decent noble sites that have been taken? There's a decent one that hasn't been taken. No radioactives, but that's fine. Acidus Plantia. Acidus Plantia. And send the settlement. So we're sending the tier 2 one right away. So we won't have to upgrade it on arrival, although I will need to build the mine or whatever there when it gets there. A little early to send the mine, so we're not going to try doing that. And then we confirm, some time pass.
Lending my expertise.
We've moved the needle.
You think you've been detected. Okay, we can definitely send you to ground.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
The people will come to our side.
There's solar ray, okay. Set that as a favorite. In fact, we're going to overwrite solar mirrors and do solar ray first. Tier 2 mines, we're going to need solar ray and the mine, I believe, to make it efficient from a standpoint of slot usage. And even then, it's not very efficient because we're doing mines out of Mars. Operations Center, yeah, we're going to want that. Again, that's one way to get ourselves out of the mission control bottleneck here, or well, at least delay it. Because the Operations Center gives us 4 mission control for once a hab. So it used to be you could build these as many times as you want, but they were weaker. So now once a hab, 4 mission control in a hab that costs 3 mission control. So it basically refunds you the mission control and gives you a spare one. I say refund, it doesn't technically give you, it basically gives you 4 control. And that's because the hate is also tied to how much you spend. So it's giving you 4 additional, which offsets the 3 that you're spending. And then you think you've been detected by the servants, which is probably fine, but go to ground anyway.
Initiating deep cover.
I'm on your side.
Oh, and both of those are going to be done. Oh no, 21st of May, 21st of September. So they're both going to be done the 21st. Very different months. Very different months. Anyway, we're locked in on controls of arrival law here. I don't think there's any... Although there's a little bit of research going into it that isn't me. Barely. It's... Or actually, no, at this point I'm not really putting much in, am I? Right, if I'm just making the difference of 8 days. So if I wanted to be cheeky, I could totally give up on trying to research that. Okay, let's try that. If we can get control of gas core back again, we'll be happy with that.
Offering support.
Evading pursuit.
So we know someone's doing xenoforming, okay. Probably the servants, to be fair. Mobile Space Lab, we probably do want to research that.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us. We're winning their hearts and minds.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
Okay, so someone's not
Prepping for
happy.
next mission.
Wrapping up here.
Ready. Your orders?
Do I have anyone with Inspire? That's a good question. I think I don't have anyone with Inspire. Okay. That's a thing. It's not a good thing, but it's a thing.
At your service.
So you thought you got yourself hidden, but then someone told on you. Okay, go to ground,
Targeting
everyone.
down.
Standing by. Initiating deep cover.
Where to? Going into hiding.
Acknowledged. Evading pursuit.
Ready for my mission.
Okay, we would like to pick you up. We don't have the money as of yet to pick up the admin org. Must have control point in China. We would like to pick you up. Your 2-star, though, is going to be the problem there. Oh, and we haven't had you pick up government yet. That's almost certainly a government group. Yeah. Let's see if that's still around. In a bit. Okay, gotta confirm his lance. Let's time move.
Going off the grid.
Initiating deep cover.
Going silent.
Hunkering down.
Going silent.
Good chance, leaving comment. Hello, how are you liking release candidate 12 so far? It's release candidate 12? I'm liking the release candidates. There's definitely some interesting things going on. Not necessarily sure. Well, this is going to be hopefully the second full playthrough, right? So we're definitely playing a different style than before. But yeah, no other problems. I haven't experienced any problems with the release candidates. Have been reading the patch notes, so some of the release candidates are basically bug fixes, various things. I haven't had them occur, but I can definitely see if they were occurring to you, you wanted them fixed. So.
We'll make our appeal.
What's the op? I will tell our story.
Where do you need me? Making our case.
At your service. Offering counsel.
What's the op? Investigating alien site.
Have I tried the 2070 start? Certainly shake things up. I have not tried the 2070 start. It is sort of an advanced start, if my understanding of the start is correct. I think everyone starts with a space presence in that one. And there is a first pass, I believe, on a present day start date. That if you know what you're doing, you can turn that on. I haven't tried that one yet either. Arrival Law on the 15th. Arrival Law will give us access to National Labs, which is more tech rate. That'll be good. Oh, one thing I can do, and I should probably start doing. Let's upgrade these cores. Twitch is saying, yes, everyone has some basic mines on Mars. Luna can get some asteroids. Everyone has a basic fleet to use all your early game money, but if you disband your ships, you could risk losing your space stuff to the ice ships. Yeah. Totally see that. Oh, that doesn't work the way it used to. Oh, because that's the install modules. That's helps you doing that. Yeah, that makes more sense. Next one. Oh, that's the moon. The moon's the one we don't want to upgrade. So I think we got all of them upgraded at that point. Well, all of them doesn't need to be upgraded, yeah. Except for the moon. Just fine. At some point I might see if I can sell the moon off to someone else. We got what we wanted from the moon, which was metal. The moon is making us 14.2 metal and 1.9 nobles. So the moon right now is pretty heavily contributing to the metal income. Less so the noble income. Even the metal income, it's more than half of our metals. Maybe I shouldn't be rushing so much to get rid of it. Once we get the mines on Mars, it'll be the other two mines on Mars. It'll be a lot less comparison.
Offering assistance.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
We've moved the needle.
If some ancient race of brilliant, gentle snake men suddenly crawled from the desert, they would have no rights, no protections. Any idiot with a rifle could turn a miracle into a pair of boots. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee on BBC Newsnight.
That is a comment on human rights. Rival loss complete. We are the initiative. We have control. We get to pick the next thing. We probably would want control around Earth if we do space tourism. Could go for railgun batteries early. Trying to think about which ones I want to pick up. Mass communication. Common cause is sometimes good for... Oh, I think it's common cause and quarter. Diplomacy are pretty good for control points. We might try to go that way. Is admin mode... more mission control. Here we go. No. No, it's not. Would be more control points if we had it in low Earth orbit. Of course, we have no low Earth orbit ones yet, so not a rush to that. Then what's the mirror? We needed some prerequisites for mirror array. Super alloys, applied artificial intelligence. And super alloys. It's advanced atomic manipulation. Okay. Let's do that option. That's atomic manipulation. Looks like we're gonna lose control there. If we do, we do. regulatory capture I'm going to want to do. Assuming it's reasonably cheap. 10% additional research. That's going to be nice, especially if it's reasonably cheap. That's a usual must-have. On crackdowns we'll want, but that's off in the
We
future.
found something.
Right now, the only one we might be trying to crack down is the servants. Everyone else we got non-aggression pacts with.
Gear up.
5k to pick up that admin org. Oh, that's a good one. 3 admin, 1 science, and some income for boost. Science guy would appreciate that. Mr. Science. So we can pick up a little bit more science with that. Cool. 24 admin, 22 science on our perpetual advisor is a really good combo. And we got some nice admin orgs here. Although, we do need money for them. 2-star for 5, 2-star for 5, both are like 4 to 5k range. We're sitting at 3.5k right now. And we are definitely building up the mission control slowly. You're 10 out, where you get more. Start heading there. You're just doing boost, working on your environment in Singapore. If we need more boost, I could swap it back over to more boost. And then China is, well, China's got 5 mission control, 6 control points. So as we get more control of more China, we're gonna get more mission control. Look at the time, I'm at the point where I should put the first part break in for the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, we'll have another part up for you tomorrow. Hopefully we get into something a little bit more interesting than waiting for mines to arrive at Mars, but that's kind of what we're in the middle of at the moment. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to hang around. I'm going to try to record it 5 parts tonight, so there'll be another 4 parts tonight, about another total of 4 hours of recording. I'm going to take a short break to sip some tea and check up on the family, and then we'll be back to recording this run now on release candidate 12. It was started on release candidate 6, at least. So we've been updating the save. So until the next part, I wish you all the best of luck and a good time. Catch you all on the next part, and bye for now.